Welcome back to Phoenix Flavor. My name is Jay Vetter. I'm the executive chef here at Elon University. And we're in North Carolina, as you know, and it's personally my favorite time of the year is tomato season. Anything from just a good old tomato sandwich to tomato sauce to, well, you can do a lot with tomatoes. And last week, a very dear friend of mine and our catering director walked into campus, and she had been busy the night before making Michelle's famous salsa. And I took one bite of that and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And so we decided today, Chef Michelle is going to share with us her recipe. It's a very guarded recipe, and the only way she would let it go is if we did a Phoenix Flavor with her. So Michelle's our catering director, and I'm happy and so excited to have you.
Thank you, Chef Jay. Actually, I'm very surprised to be here because I am not a chef by any means. I am the catering director. I always tease my clients. I might not can cook a fabulous meal. We have excellent chefs that do that, but I can set a pretty table.
And you can make a mean salsa.
But I can make a mean salsa. So I've got a basket of ingredients that have been washed right here. We got 6 large tomatoes, 1 yellow onion, 3 or 4 nice jalapenos. I just need 2 cloves of garlic, a head of cilantro, and 2 limes. Okay, some salt and water, a saucepan, and a blender. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on our saucepan and put just enough water in there to cover the bottom.
Now why do you do that's all it takes? You just go for the steam?
You just need a little bit to keep it moist because if you get vine ripe, juicy North Carolina tomatoes, they're going to have enough juice to make your salsa.
Is there a certain kind of tomato you like over another?
I like the German Johnsons.
I moved down here. German Johnson's a big deal in North Carolina, and it's everything it's cracked up to be.
I like German Johnsons. So first we just take 2 cloves of garlic, just peel the skin, drop them in the pot. Then we're gonna take our 6 tomatoes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chef, we're just gonna cut these.
Oh, you can put me to work. I was
you're
gonna
help me here. So just gonna cut the ends off. All we do is have to quarter them.
You just want them quartered?
Just quarter them like this,
right.
Throw them in the pot.
I trust you.
It's gonna cook down. Again, you're not gonna learn any fancy knife skills or anything. It's just like cooking it in your own kitchen.
Apparently, you're faster than I am at this. So I better pick up my game.
It's just lots of fun.
That's it?
That's it. Throw your tomatoes in there.
All right. Well,
now we're gonna take our jalapenos.
Oh wow, back to work.
Yep, so just take 3 or 4, depending on if you like hot and spicy. I just give them and chunk those up too. Just like this, in the pot. Seeds and all. Okay.
How long have you been making this recipe?
My mom used to make this recipe. During the holidays, growing up in California, it was tradition that all the aunts and cousins got together and they would make homemade tamales. Well,
wow.
There was always that one person who made the salsa because you had to have homemade salsa to go with the tamales. So the salsa person would make pints and pints of salsa and everybody got to take a few jars home.
Nice.
So this recipe's been around since I was a child.
Do you do any variations of it? You add anything
You can. Like, my husband likes salsa verde, which is green chili salsa, so we can substitute the red vine ripe tomatoes with tamalitos. But I didn't bring any tamalitos to go over the roasting. You gotta roast those first in the oven and then cook them down.
Pineapple, mango, you ever try that?
Sure, you could do that. I haven't tried it, but if you like it. So after you get all the garlic, tomatoes, and jalapenos in the pot, you just want to start them cooking. And then I just add a tablespoon of salt and my absolute favorite, Tasha. Can be found at
there's Michelle's secret ingredient. I happen to know when I was in California with you on a business trip that you're a big fan of this, and now I know why. So where do you find that at?
This is at Dos Toros, which is down on Church Street. It's a little market and a butchery, and I love that little store. But anyway, so I find it at the Mexican market down on Church Street.
Nice. Secret's out, Michelle.
I know, not everybody's gonna be at my store. So anyway, just give it a quick stir and just let it simmer down. It takes probably about 20 minutes. Okay, and while that's cooking down, we are going to
Juggle.
cut half an onion, half a big yellow onion. Chef, if you'll just
Wow.
cut that up and throw it in the blender.
So how you just quarter it, chunk
Just
it?
quarter it and chunk it.
Okay. Wow.
And then we're gonna take the cilantro. I'll let him cut the onion first, since we got time waiting on the pot.
I didn't know if we could put to work today, so this is the first time somebody's put me to work.
Really?
Yeah, well, the whole idea with this to have guests was I didn't have to do anything except sit here and talk.
Oh.
But today it all changed. Good enough?
Beautiful. I love cilantro.
Me too.
So-
You know, there's either people either love cilantro or hate it.
Or they hate it, yeah. So,
So let me guess, I'm gonna be chopping that too.
actually, no, I
perfect.
just do this. Take the stems off. Of course, everything's been washed first, but since I love cilantro, this is what I do at home.
Yeah.
See, I like it cilantro. Okay. We still cooking here? Okay.
I'm gonna be too good.
All right.
Now that I know your secret ingredient,
So like I said, this just cooks down to the tomatoes get nice and soft and the peppers get a little translucent. And we add juice from a lime. After this cooks down, we put it into the blender. I juice a lime right into there, put the lid on, put it on chopped, and then it's basically done. So we're just waiting on the tomatoes to get a little soft.
so how much have you? So I know for a fact because I got to enjoy some of it. How much have you made this summer so far? Have you canned it or you?
I don't can.
Okay.
What usually ends up happening is I'll on the weekends, make a batch, and then I have a lot of friends that really enjoy it. It's like, oh, I need a jar, or I want a jar, or, yeah, can you send it? So I'm usually like, I share. I've never sold any. I just make it because I like to.
The one you shared with me, the jar, I will tell you, I tried it here at work and I took it home and put it in the fridge. And my daughters are home and the next day it was all gone. And I was like, what happened to my jar of sauce? And they were like, oh, Dad, that was so good. Did you make that? And I said, yes, I did.
You're okay.
But now your secret's out.
Yeah, that's okay. But if you, and like I said, I put 3 jalapenos in here, but if you like more heat, do 4. The batch I made this Sunday, I did 4 jalapenos, give it a little kick.
Yeah.
If you're not a big spicy fan, you can lower it down to 2 jalapenos. So just whatever, kind of flavor you like.
Your son, does he like the salsa?
He likes salsa.
And have you taught him how to make it?
Of course. Yeah. And my husband is he likes to cook as well. And his favorite thing is carnitas, which is roast pork.
Yeah.
And we do a lot of street tacos.
Yes.
And we have a favorite place where we go and get hand-pressed tortillas. And then we bring them home and then we just heat them up on our cast iron skillet.
Oh, yeah.
And have that with some shredded pork, a little onions, cilantro, and then the salsa verde, of course, the green chili salsa. And that's like one of our favorite go-to meals.
Nice.
We could have made a quick go-to if you don't have chips at home. If you have a Fry Daddy or just some vegetable oil, you can take corn tortillas, cut them in triangles, and then flash fry them real quick and put a little salt. And that's a really good, easy way to make tortilla chips if you don't have any at home. Oh, you can bake them too, but they're not as good as if you deep fry them.
The beauty is the magic of TV, you can add it in there anytime you want.
Oh, I can?
Oh yeah, you already have one done.
Perfect then. So what we're gonna do now
Should have
is...
told you that secret, huh?
Yeah, I was waiting for it to cook all the way down. So I just take this off of here, take my little ladle.
So how soft do you want them if you're making
I
them?
like them to where they're
mushy?
very soft and mushy.
Huh.
So I just take it like this. I just put it all in here.
What a great recipe for this time of the year with the tomatoes. Like, in my hometown, I was told by a wise man one time, the only time you had to ever lock your car doors was during tomato season because somebody would leave a bag of tomatoes in your car. Because everybody just gave them away. Everybody gave so many tomatoes, they just gave them away.
There is nothing better than a vine-ripe tomato in my book.
I'm not lying when I say it's favorite time of the year.
All right, let me just throw my glasses on here to work the controls. And it doesn't take long.
Wow.
So after you put all the hot ingredients in the blender with your onions and your cilantro, you want to add the juice of 1 lime, or 2 if you like things slimy. That just gives it that fresh flavor. There we go. And we'll blend just one big, just to kind of stir it up. That's it. And there you have salsa. Yep. We just put it in jars. And if we cook the tomatoes down a little bit longer, you get that more red.
Huh. Yeah, so that's the difference.
That's the difference. But anyway, there you go. You let it cool and put it in the refrigerator and enjoy it within a couple hours, and it's delicious.
It is delicious. I will verify that. And you know, we're excited we're so close. Everybody's getting ready to come back to campus. And you know what? We've been waiting a long time and we're super excited. So if you're coming back to campus or you're already on campus and you're fortunate enough to place an order for a catered event, I'd maybe recommend asking for Michelle's Salsa on your next catering event.
On my next catering event.
Yeah,
hey,
so
we're open and ready to serve you.
that's right. So we're super excited. We're almost there. So we'll see you in a little while.